Well, it looks like Lola is pregnant again. So I'm on my way to find a box for when she gives birth, because she keeps on trying to get into places where we don't want her. Now I know you want to hear the story. About a month ago, our neighbor came down, our neighbor that lives above us, the one with the teenage son. Speaking of son. Anyway, she came down, she was talking to us, and of course we had our door open. And Lola, being as neighborly as she is, yes, we have a neighborly cat, she was standing in the doorway while we were talking to the neighbor, right? And the way it's situated is our door is right here, and then the neighbor's door is like in the same entranceway, and then there's the front door to the house, right? Anyway, while we were talking, the neighbor's son came home, opened up the door, and for some strange reason, Lola took off outside. And I was like, okay. So I went running after her, but I guess I was a little too late because Lola took off. Like, she just bolted down the street. So, of course, went back inside. Jasmine and I said goodbye to the neighbor. Have a good night. And yeah, by the way, this is like 9 or 10 at night. So it's like crazy. So Jasmine and I said goodbye to the neighbor, and we went down the street looking for Lola. And yeah, like we went down to the next street, went down, turned, did a whole block, circled the whole block and everything, looking for this little tiny white cat, and we couldn't find her anywhere. Then the next night, Jasmine and I were standing in the kitchen talking, and I think we were figuring out what to eat. Yeah, that's it. We were figuring out what to eat. And all of a sudden we heard Lola outside meowing at the window. So sure enough, I looked outside, there she was. And I went outside with the food bowl, right? I went out the back door, because that's where she was, right? And she wasn't, I opened up the door and she took off again. So I decided to take the food bowl, shake it a little bit, and I put it down on the step. And I'm losing my train of thought here. I put it on the step and I stepped back a bit, right? This was like 11 or 12 at night, right? So it was like the next night. And she came creeping up from behind the house. She came creeping up and she went to eat the food. And right away I grabbed her, opened up the door, threw her inside, slammed the door shut, and called Jasmine. She came, got Lola, and there she was. She was back. This was about a month ago, and we're just starting to see signs of pregnancy. So this will be her second pregnancy. And now that I'm vlogging, I will get it in the vlogs. I will mark her journey. This is the first vlog of Lola's journey to motherhood for the second time. Yeah, so like I said, I'm on my way to find a box. I just figured I'd come into the park to tell you that story, so it's not around everybody in traffic and stuff, and you can actually hear me. So yeah, going to find a box. So I got this box for Lola, and it's got a lid. So I'm thinking about doing something, making it more accessible for her. So let's see what I can do with it. So I put them together like that. So she's got this little neat little house type box. she can go into and have her kittens in there, and they'll be perfectly fine. You think that's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here, Lola. Not Bella, Lola. There. Yeah. So she's got that. I'm sure she'll like it. Well, I tried to get a picture of Lola in the box, but I got a picture of it of the empty box, so I guess that'll be the thumbnail. I don't know. It'll take a while for her to get used to the box anyway, so hopefully she will use it, because I froze my fingers off outside carrying it home. Yeah, it's starting to get really, really, really cold. Still no snow on the ground, but it's really cold. But anyway, I guess that's it for today. Check out all the links down below there. And if you're doing the Movember thing, that's great. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy.